welcome to the ATL, Bobby Dodd Stadium in the heart of downtown Atlanta, home to the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. The Ramblin' Wreck ready to roll here today. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Now from the pistol formation. Keeping it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The Yellow Jackets looking to run some tempo here.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. And the Yellow Jackets are going to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. He pulls in the catch. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone.
Good route running by that receiver on the corner. Was able to make a sharp break and run toward that open hole in the defense.
The Yellow Jackets have 1st and 10 here.
Flip it. Black 24. Black 24. Squirrel.
To throw, it's Wolf. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That ball snagged for a completion. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Toss play to the running back going left. A quick juke.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
Success the formation. It's 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? He's found some room at the 45. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to create outside the pocket now. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The Yellow Jackets pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with 1st and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job at getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking downfield, it's Presley. Close to the tight end. He's got his man wide open. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And he finds the running back in the flat. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the ball is picked off. And midfield, the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. A beautiful thing.
And the fair catch is made right on the 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, this guy did everything that he could to try to get to that first down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of the speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back to throw. It's Presley. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got him. He's sacked.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So bad plays on 1st and 2nd down puts him in a tough spot here. 3rd and very long. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out to bring the pressure.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Wolf. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled at the 32. It's enough for a 1st down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Pass is caught. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going.
691, gas bar. Cut.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. No chance to catch it. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake on first down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. Dropping back, it's Presley. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting off field, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team has come on the field now. They send this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Is back out on the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on first and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
And that's a first down for the offense.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. And the runner takes off to his right. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Toss it to the back, running left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, it's Presley. The pocket breaking down. Trying to run it in, the defense stops it close to the goal line, but not in. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the 2nd half.
And now here comes the point after attempt. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this 2nd half started.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass, it's Presley. He'll throw it now. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The defense grabs him after the completion. It's just short of a 1st down.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. The 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
To throw, it's Presley. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback.
That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So the safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. And it's taken at the 25.
Returner brings it out to the 32. And your Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets will take over 1st and 10.
And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback with another carry. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Can he make it to the marker? There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.